The Janissary Corps, once the elite military force of the Ottoman Empire, had an illustrious and dramatic history that spanned over 5 centuries. They were not just soldiers but a social institution that played a pivotal role in the rise of the Ottoman Empire to one of the most powerful states in the world. Their rise to prominence, however, eventually gave way to their decline and disbandment. This essay will explore the rise, prominence, and eventual fall of the Janissary Corps, analyzing the social, military, and political factors that influenced their fate. The Janissaries' origins can be traced back to the early 14th century, during the reign of Sultan Orhan, 1326–1362. They were originally created as a standing army by the Ottomans to serve as an elite fighting force, distinct from the traditional feudal military systems of the time. The initial inspiration for their formation came from the Sultan's desire to centralize his power and create a professional army that was loyal to the Sultan alone, rather than to individual landowning nobles. The Janissaries were initially recruited through a practice known as disbandment, or the blood tax. Under this system, Christian boys, typically from the Balkans, were taken from their families, converted to Islam, and trained to serve in the military. This recruitment system allowed the Ottomans to build a force of highly disciplined and loyal soldiers, many of whom would rise to prominence in the empire. The Janissaries initially grew in importance during the reign of Sultan Murad I, 1362–1389. The corps played a pivotal role in the expansion of the Ottoman Empire, contributing significantly to its military successes. The Janissaries were known for their discipline, training, and innovative tactics. As they gained experience, they became an essential part of the Ottoman military strategy, particularly in their use of firearms, which were increasingly important in the 15th and 16th centuries. Under Sultan Mehmed II, r. 1444–1446, 1451–1481, the Janissaries played a key role in the conquest of Constantinople in 1453, one of the most significant events in world history. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the rise of the Ottomans as the dominant power in the eastern Mediterranean. The Janissaries, by this time, had become an elite and well-trained force, and their contributions were vital to the success of the siege. The empire, now expanded, was able to use the Janissaries not just as soldiers but also as a key tool of statecraft, enforcing the Sultan's will across the vast territories of the empire. The decline of the Janissary Corps is often seen as the result of a combination of internal and external factors. One of the major reasons for their fall from power was the changing nature of warfare and the development of new military technologies. By the late 17th and early 18th centuries, the Janissaries had become increasingly resistant to change and modernization, while European armies were becoming more professional and technologically advanced. The Janissaries had originally been known for their innovation in military tactics, particularly their use of firearms and gunpowder. However, as new weapons and tactics emerged, the Janissaries became more entrenched in traditional methods, which rendered them less effective on the battlefield. This lack of adaptation to changing military technology was a significant factor in their decline.